But then, and then God is a God of balance. You think God put that man in a wheelchair and not keep it real hard?
Nigga, right now it's Bangladesh stepping in the sand, nigga. She was beautiful, dog. Been married 26 years. I got all the magic.
One more time, I'm gonna chop it off.
You just like your potato salad, bitter and disrespectful.
Hello. Cousin, thanks for the invite.
I'm gonna bring it back. Hey.
I ain't gonna bring it back, but I bet he will. So you can act like you live somewhere.
We all have that one friend we swear was in that photo. That one lyric we sing wrong with our whole chest, and nobody can convince us otherwise. But what if I told you there's a beloved Martin cast member that millions of fans swear they remember?
This is my studio audience, Tommy. As soon as word got out that I was doing a show, couldn't keep them away, man.
Who was never actually on the show. Yeah, you heard me right. Today we're diving into the strange, hilarious, and totally confusing story of none other than Rodney Perry.
They right across the street. I can almost see them.
What is the address of your emergency, sir?
You know what the address is? It's me, Mr. Boogman.
Well, it all feels like a glitch in the Matrix and truly is one of the biggest Mandela effects in Black Hollywood. For years, people have confidently mixed up Rodney Perry with other memorable actors from the 90s, especially the hilarious Reginald Ballard, who played the one and only Bra Man. But what's more shocking is the fact that Rodney has gone ahead to build an entire legendary career, while also being credited for a role he's never played for. And that is the kind of story we live for. Rodney Perry was born on September 15, 1970 in Chicago, but was raised in Monroe. In several interviews, he has revealed that he wasn't the toughest kid in school, but he was the funniest.
Second grade, Mr. Thompson, I was a talky kid, and he was like, yo, if you will shut up, I'll let you do a set. And
humor for him wasn't just a talent, but a survival mechanism. He grew up watching the comedy grades of Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, and Red Fox, and didn't just see them as performers, but also people who he could relate to. Those who are using their words and humor to build a world bigger and better than the one they were given. After high school, he did a stint in the Navy, which he jokes gave him the discipline to actually pursue the insane dream of being a stand-up comic.
And this is how stupid I was. I joined the Navy and couldn't swim. I'm in the Navy. I don't even know they gonna even ask us to swim.
When he got out, he moved to the San Francisco Bay Area where he would perform in dimly lit comedy clubs. Through this, he continued to work on his comedic craft, developing his signature smooth observational style.
Didn't nobody say shit. You can't be late to the Joe Jackson restaurant though.
Rodney was a man of great hard work and took every opportunity he got with both hands. This meant driving hours for a 15-minute spot that might pay him in gas money and a free drink, or even performing in half-empty rooms, doing his act one joke at a time. Soon enough, he became a staple on the Black comedy circuit, sharing stages with the comics who would become the next generation of stars.
Women look just like you, but an ugly person.
However, here's a clip of him reflecting on how those years affected his family time.
There are birthdays that you missed. There are, times when you couldn't be there because you were, creating, the home for them to live in.
His first appearance on television was in 2000 in the variety show It's Showtime at the Apollo.
So my peers knew who I was. That was huge. Playing the Apollo, although I didn't have a great set, the Apollo Theater was a big moment for me.
In 2001, he was a recurring guest at BET's Comic View. He also appeared in Showtime's Jamie Foxx's Laugh-A-Palooza back in 2003.
She could not have no legs. She could be in the club, no legs.
And in 2006, which is considered the year of his first big break on television, Rodney Perry appeared on Bill Bellamy's Who's Got Jokes, a comedy competition which aired on August on TV One.
Would you do anything different? Yeah, I win.
Here, he was the co-host and man on the street, alongside Thomas McCall Ford, who was the poet of comedy.
What do you got to say to your competitors, man? I hope y'all still be my friend. After y'all lose.
That same year, he also appeared on HBO's Def Comedy Jam. In 2008, he appeared on Starz Network's Martin Lawrence Presents First Amendment Stand-Up.
Remember when you were small, you could wrap your bath towel, walk around the house with no hands? Now you big, you got to hold that Right here the whole time? You ain't even got the whole time.
But the real game changer was in 2009 when BET launched The Monique Show, and she needed an announcer and comedic sidekick, her Ed McMahon, and chose Rodney Perry, who was not only a colleague but a friend who understood the same struggle. Overnight, he became an American sensation and a comedic force of nature. He was a household name, bantering with A-list celebrities and proving he could hold his own on one of the biggest stages on television.
You know, you see me. I'm on the Monique Show, chilling with the boss lady. It's a lot of black people, white people. We doing it.
Aside from television, Rodney Perry was also taking up small roles in various films, such as Living the Life, Johnson Family Vacation.
Come on, give her some of that. Give her some. You is a hot butter red bone. Look at you, girl. You look delicious.
Jeopardy, Flip the Script, and The Adventures of Mbweki, and Truly Blessed.
You and your daughter are an abomination in the eyes of the Lord.
However, one of the biggest black directors had been watching him, and in 2011, Tyler Perry cast Rodney as Harold in the blockbuster play and film Medea's Big Happy Family.
Clear this up. We
You
are.
got to stop telling me what I got to do. You're going to stop being mean to me. You got it?
Tyler had clearly seen in Rodney that perfect blend of humor and heart, sharing the screen with legends like Loretta Devine and the force that is Medea herself. Here, Rodney solidified his place as a certified star, but behind the curtain, the drama was just getting started. Well, we all know that The Monique Show was a massive hit, but then in 2011, after just 2 seasons, it was abruptly canceled, and the fallout was chaotic.
Sidney Hicks, Monique's husband, he called me like, Rod, we've been put on indefinite hiatus. That's effectively canceled, but nobody's using that word. Man, go get yours. So it's kind of over, but nobody ever really said this show is canceled.
The story has become a Hollywood legend, whereby Monique has spoken extensively about feeling blackballed by the industry, citing powerful figures like Oprah, Lee Daniels, and Tyler Perry. She claimed that she was labeled difficult for demanding fair pay and respect.
She said, if you don't want me to have your brother on the show, I will cancel the show. No show will happen.
Now for Rodney Perry, this was like being caught between a rock and a hard place. On one side, you have Monique, who gave you your biggest comedic break, and on the other side, you have Tyler Perry, who just put you in a hit movie. After that, he went ahead to appear in many more films and TV shows, such as Raising Izzy, Love Will Keep Us Together.
Look who's giving me advice. The same guy couldn't even let go to the family reunions because he kept falling in love with all his cousins.
Black Gold, Civilian Life, What Love Will Make You Do.
Hello. Cousin, thanks for the invite.
Hey.
I ain't gonna break it back, but I bet he will.
And Digital Lives Matter.
I'm about to put your ass out. What? Oh, yeah. So you can act like you live somewhere.
However, soon enough, a personal threat was about to unfold in Rodney's life. In 2017, Rodney suffered a stroke. Where it got worse is that initially doctors had struggled to diagnose what was happening. And on top of the stroke, he was diagnosed with Guillain-Barré syndrome, a rare disorder where the body's immune system attacks its own nerves. To Rodney, this wasn't just a health scare, but a wake-up call. With his body partially paralyzed, losing his ability to walk and having slurred speech, the comedian felt trapped inside his own body.
The stroke overshadowing, when you're in it, you ain't thinking about that. My body was contorted. I didn't know if I would walk again.
With this, he disappeared from the public eyes, and the fear and uncertainty of whether he would ever perform again hung in the air.
I learned as I went through those moments, I learned how to be a patient. I learned how to let go, and I learned about God.
The recovery was painstakingly slow and agonizing.
I'm in rehab. It's speech therapy, it's physical therapy, it's occupational therapy.
It wasn't a smooth upward curve, but a series of tiny, hard-won battles. This included the swallow test, the first words, and the first steps, whereby physical therapists had to manually move his legs, teaching his brains and nerves to reconnect.
I need to be able to stand on stage. She's like, well, why don't we make that a part of your therapy?
Take your time. Think out what you're doing.
Yep, take your time.
His first unassisted steps were documented on his social media, a testament and indication of his incredible will. Together with the love and support of his wife Tanya and that of their 6 children, they rebuilt his life from the ground up. And here's what he had to say in his interview advocating for stroke awareness.
And really making people aware of what you should be looking for if you're in a situation where you could possibly be having a stroke.
So after facing down industry drama and a health crisis that would have broken most people, you might be wondering, what's next for Rodney Perry? Today, Rodney Perry is back and arguably better than ever. He's a testament to the power of the human spirit. At 54 years old, his voice is as strong as ever. He's back on the road, tearing up stand-up stages across the country. His comedy now infused with a new depth and perspective that only comes from staring mortality in the face.
You just try to stay kinetic, man. You know,
Right.
that's the secret as I see it.
He's a titan in the digital space with his wildly popular podcast, Rodney Perry's Raw and Uncut, where he talks it up with celebrities and keeps it 100% real about life, comedy, and everything in between. He's still acting, taking on roles in films such as Coming to America 2021, an all-star cast with legends such as the late James Earl Jones and Eddie Murphy. His lifestyle is one of gratitude, maintaining that he's still the cool, charismatic guy, but now with appreciation for every moment that life gives.
You know, I feel like I got a new lease on life. I still love comedy.
Right.
You know, I'm out every weekend telling jokes, and that's the gift, man.
His net worth is estimated to be around $2 million, a reflection of decades of his work as a top-tier comedian, host, actor, and now a successful podcaster. So the next time someone says, "Hey, you remember Rodney Perry from Martin?" you can smile and say, "No, but let me tell you a story about a man who's even more inspiring."